Hi there, I'm Jason Sutter on Drumeo. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about practicing quietly and being able to work on your hands without disturbing other people. With our instrument, it's often difficult to find places to practice and times to practice when you're away from a practice room or a drum, where you're not making too much sound. And so I found a great tool that I've been working with since I was in high school is the wire brush. And it's often overlooked as an instrument, just for drum set and for playing in general, but also for practice. I felt like the wire brush for me has really served me well. It's a great tool that you can practice on. You can keep your technique up, you can work on rudiments, you can work on all kinds of different conditioning for your muscles and your fingers and wrists, but at the same time you can be doing it in silence. So kind of a cool tool for that. I'm going to demonstrate that on a just run-of-the-mill pizza box. Back when I was in college, this actually served me quite well. I did a lot of practice on one of these things because I could practice late at night in my dorm room, or if I was, say, busking on the street corner, I could take this out, practice, and then when I was done playing with, say, an upright bass player and a saxophonist, I could just throw it away. I'm going to show you just a couple basic things. Take, say, a paradiddle, just a basic paradiddle, say, and it doesn't have to just be a pizza box. It could be a book. You could do it on I've done it on garbage cans waiting for a sound check, like a tall garbage can. It has a little bit of surface. I can kind of warm up on it. But anyway, here's an example. Say just basically like take a paradiddle. And the great thing about a brush is that it doesn't bounce. You're really required to use your fingers and your wrist, and it's a great way of kind of getting blood in there if you're trying to warm up before a gig, say, and it's quiet and you have nowhere to go, or even audition, So for me, and you can also obviously get basic brush strokes with a pizza box, It's basically like a wonderful little drum that actually has food inside of it. Kind of awesome. And it's cheap. It's free. So anyway, the pizza box, different rudiments. Another great technique I found in college is also actually practicing away from the drum entirely with brushes, where you actually just kind of hold them directly off your wrist. And with this, you can hear if I played double stops, I'll play 16th notes, a paradiddle with an accent. Right? What that does is you basically have an imaginary drum. It doesn't hurt your arms, and it forces you to use your wrist and your fingers. So it's a really great way of practicing silently and really, really conditioning your hands and building up your fingers and your wrists. So anyway, that's just some different variations on practicing with wire brushes anywhere and at any time. And it's a great way to kind of keep the blood flowing and keep kind of moving forward regardless of the setting. So have fun with it. I'm going to play a solo right now here on a pizza box, just a little thing, just to kind of give you an example of some different techniques and kind of the fun you can have with it. I hope you dig it. then when you're done, you can just throw it away. Anyway, if you like this, feel free to check out drumeo.com where I do an entire brush lesson. And thanks again for checking it out.